Hey folks, it's Jason here with Metal Mastermind, your home for all metal musicians. So Ken and I wanted to share our plans for you this year in 2022. We've got some really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline for you, but before we get to that, I just wanted to kind of do a quick overview of what we already have out there for, again, all metal musicians. I'll start out by highlighting our most recent courses, which is our Metal Vocal Virtuoso course taught by metal vocal coach and singer Elizabeth Deduce. Now, I'm highlighting this first for a couple reasons. For one, it is our most recent course that we have out there. But number two, this course kind of holds dear to my own heart because I'm a vocalist as well. And some of you know, some of you follow my other channel, Jason Stallworth, and you know that I've been playing a lot of live gigs over the past year. And voice is actually something that I've always considered kind of my weak point. Now, I'm no David Coverdale or Sebastian Bach or any of those guys, but you know, I think we all have this hidden talent just kind of ready to come out. And this course that Elizabeth has put out there has really helped me through not only the proper care of my vocals, but also to kind of help me push my limits without damaging my voice. So it's just something that's helped me tremendously over the past month since I've been taking the course. And I was the first customer. I was the first one to buy the course. So we've got that out there. Also, we've got Alfred Potter's Sweep Picking Master. If sweep picking is something that you struggle with, and this one I kind of hold dear to my heart as well, because to be honest, it's been a weak point of my own guitar playing. So I'm going through Alfred's course as well, Sweep Picking Master. Alfred has a really awesome way of teaching how to sweep pick properly and how to get better and how to just build momentum. A lot of people will start out and it's like, okay, I got to a certain level, but I can't break free of that. Alfred shows you how to do that. And the cool thing about his course, Sweep Picking Master, it's not just the same boring sweep arpeggio patterns. Of course, there are some of the basics out there that he has, but he really shows you how to build your own shapes with them and just kind of takes you on a different journey than you've probably ever been on. So that's another thing that we have out there now, really awesome course. By the way, the links to all of these courses are in the description of this YouTube video here. Now, I want to highlight the Metal Mastermind flagship course, and this is the course that Ken and I put together ourselves here based on our collective experience in songwriting. It's called Metal Songwriters Forge. Now, many of you have this course. If you don't, I highly encourage you to get that. Well, I encourage you to get all of our courses because, I mean, we really want to put stuff out there that's going to give you the most value, okay? Otherwise, we would not be doing this. But Metal Songwriters Forge, it's a very intense course. It takes you through, of course, the preliminary process of writing songs from a layman's term perspective, kind of my way of thinking, and Ken kind of gives you from a theory perspective as well, so you kind of get the best of both worlds there. But we take you through the process on tying chords to progressions and that sort of thing. We cover lyric writing, melodies. We also cover things like bass and drums. So that's a great course for you if you wanted to further develop your songwriting skills. Now, of course, we also have Metal Guitar Apprentice. That's my guitar course. That is for beginner metal guitar players. It kind of assumes that you already know like the basic GDC, that type of stuff, but it really focuses on learning the fundamentals of metal guitar, and that's great, of course, for beginners, but it's also good for you folks that maybe you stepped away from guitar for a little while and you want to come back to it and you need to revisit those basics. This is a really great place to start. Lastly, we have Metal Riff Master, and this is actually the very first course released on Metal Mastermind. I put this course together as well, and this is for those of you who are at least like an intermediate level of guitar playing and you want to take everything to that next level, and not only from a technical perspective but also from a creative perspective and a perspective of learning riffs in different keys. This is one of the strong points about Metal Riff Master. Not everything's in E minor or that lowest, tuning possible. You're going to be playing riffs all over the fretboard. So it's going to help you build your skill set in that aspect, but it's also going to, again, it's going to spark that creativity because there's actually some bonus modules in there. One is actually on riff writing. Of course, I've got a lead guitar module in that as well. So guys, that's what we have to date right now. And we finished out 2021 with those courses. Those will always be out there, by the way. We don't do any subscriptions or anything like that. So again, the links are in the YouTube description. Now, what's coming up in 2022. Right now, as we speak, or as we watch on YouTube here, Ken is working on a metal music theory course. So there's no course out there like this. I know there's a lot of courses on theory, and let's just be honest, most of them are like, oh, okay, it's nap time. But metal music theory is, we hope to launch this in February, might be March at the latest. This course is going to change the way you think and feel about music theory in general. I know this is something I've actually shied away from over the years. I learned to play by ear, but even me, I've been playing guitar since 1989. Oh, that makes me old, but I'm actually digging more into what Ken is putting out there as he's building this. I'm kind of supporting him in some areas. So I can't wait until he finishes this course, because I'm going to be our first customer on that one as well. So that's coming up soon. Stay tuned. Also, Ken and I have been working on a music production course. I don't want to get into that too much. There are actually several layers to that, so we will be talking more about that later. One more thing, I am considering creating a course for 7-string guitar players as well. That might happen later in 2022. But that's your update. That's what you can expect from Ken and I this year in 2022 from Metal Mastermind. Of course, we're going to be focusing on more YouTube content. We'd really like to build this channel up. So if you don't mind, please give this a like. Share it, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel. You guys know, if you go back through our YouTube backlog, we've got a lot of helpful content out there, and it's like meat and potatoes type stuff. It's stuff you can actually use and apply. So scroll through our videos there. We've also got playlists there. If you go to our homepage on YouTube there, feel free to browse around and check those out. And of course, please give all those videos a like, and make sure you comment. We try our best to get to all the comments. We're pretty good about that. So again, that's why we're here. We're here to help metal musicians like yourself, and of course like us. And you know, sometimes we learn just as much from you, from your comments, as we do putting this material out there. So Metal Mastermind is really a community of metal musicians. So again, thank you so much for supporting us. I hope you enjoy our courses. Again, there are links to all the courses in the description of this video here, and we'll see you on the next video.